Hi everyone, it's Kristen with Mercer Mommy, and I've been gone a few unexpected days. It just got crazy. I don't think our life has really settled down as much as I hoped it had, so we're here again. So what I'm going to do is today's like going to be a catch-up video. It's not my normal Monday, not my normal Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday, or Wednesday, which is what you have missed. I did record Wednesday's video, but my kids were watching TV in the background, and it was very obnoxious, so I ended up just scrapping that video. So what we're going to catch up on is some things that I have deemed important. First is our birthdays and celebrations scratch off that we do. So first, we're going to give this one its $10 that it needs. This was its first scratch, so we are going to give it 10, but we're going to, oh no, there must be a 5 in there already. There's not a 5 in there already. I scratched 10. That should have had 5. I don't know what happened there. I'm just going to yoink it from tomorrow's money, and I'll figure out tomorrow's money when I need to. All right, so now let's scratch one. I did find my scratcher tool. Oh my goodness, $1. And you know what? I am going to take it because I just feel like I need the break. All right, so we're going to scratch that 0 if this pen will work for me. And it won't. Okay. $1. Okay. $15 going in there. This was from, I'm pretty sure it was, oh, come on, back out here. Save with Glow and Bonfire Budgets. It's a New Year's Eve one that I didn't get to, but I had already made into a scratcher, so I am thrilled to use it. All right, this one needed 12. Goodness. So 10, 11, and 12. Oh, it was the end. Remember, we finished it. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, plus 40 is 60. This is from Boss Babe Budgets. And that is great because that $60 will go towards birthdays and celebrations, and we're still getting caught up on graduation gifts. So that's probably where that will go. Awesome. So now we need a new challenge to go in. What do we want to put in there? Let's put this one from Angela Marie 888. And we'll scratch. It's only a 30, so we might also get a nice calm scratch each week from this one. All right, that one's going to go in there. And this one is now going to be a 5. Okay, this one is a 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is from Budget by Camilla. We're going to add our 4, and we're going to scratch. Oh, that was, I didn't scratch good because I didn't have my scratcher tool. But now that I have found it in unpacking, I'm going to clean up a little bit. Ooh, another 5. All right, and then next week we will finish this one. It will have, so it has 1 scratcher left. And this is a $48 saver. I could count this to see what it is, but I don't want to. I want to be surprised. All right, and we need to change this to a 5. All right. This one says I owe 7. I can get it out. Goodness. All right. This one is from The Humble Budgeter, and I owe 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We need to clean this one up from last time. And let's scratch this one. Oop, a 12. This is a pretty large saver. I think it saves 100, so there are bound to be some big numbers. that, and it's 12. All right, this one is 4. This one is by me, and we did our first scratch last time. 4. Okay, and let's scratch this one. Another 4. These are like wild scratchers that I have. These are all my scratchers still. And this is my printable, so I'm not commenting on anybody else's, but mine are like, I don't even know, like sand. So we're gonna put that 4 in there. It's our only $4 because we just started on it. This one's Maddie at Floating Funds, and we owe her $4, which is exactly what we have left. And that's why we do it right, so that I can bring the right amount each time. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to plan. Okay. Ooh, a 1. We're not set up to finish anything next time, so let's go ahead and scratch the last one for Maddie's. And that way we'll stagger our finishing. And it's only a 2, so we only need to bring $3 to this one to finish it next time. How exciting. This is in her 12 Days of Christmas freebies, so if you want to check it out, that's where you can find it. Most of these are freebies off Ko-fi shops because that's where I got most of my stuff in the beginning. All right, $3 for that one. And that is the end. We do have some replacements. We're ready to go. Whenever we finish ones, that'll be ready for next week. All right, now we're going to work on our pen pal binder. This is my pen pal group with Maddie over at Floating Funds. I have $10 in ones, and we're just going to go through and play some games. I start here because that's where my little clipper is. This is my freebie, and it didn't get as much love. I brought extra money last week, and it didn't get as much as everybody else did, so that is why we are starting there. If I can quickly find my dice, I did. We're going to roll a 3-sided dice. I only brought $10, so that's not enough to just go hog wild. We're going to go 1 and 2. I'm pretty sure that's on my Ko-fi shop as well. All right, Maddie at Floating Funds, her freebie. She just got 1, but it is $2, so, because I want to be able to mark off 1. That didn't look as pretty as I thought it would in my head. Oh well. All right, Jasmine at Jazzy Budgets. She has these cute little like emoji watermelons. 1. I am going to grab a marker because I don't like it looking bad. Akilu's Designs. I get one of these cute little scratch offs. These are probably gonna be big though because I didn't even roll, but we're gonna scratch off 1 because they are. It's gonna add up to 50, and there's not a lot of scratchers. All right, but I do have it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that means our last spot. So budgeting with Kim, I still haven't found a replacement from the one I finished, but I will someday. I'm going to give Overthinking and Budgeting the last $1. And that is playing with all of my OG pen pals. I need to get out because I moved, so my May is a little delayed. I already have it designed. I designed it before I moved, but I have not been able to print it and get it mailed. But it's coming, and I'll probably just do June at the same time. So if you're one of my pen pals watching, it's coming. Now I have a second pen pal binder. I do play it usually on different days, but because of the catching up, I'm playing it today. We're going to put $10 in. That's what we usually do. Here is our $10 in prop. I probably need to count it because I might have brought more money last time. And we ended right there. So let's count this real quick. 25, $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10. Nope, that's all 10 of our dollars right there. All right, so we will roll and go. Okay, so how's everybody's day? I'm in the middle of VBS week at my church, and I am the craft leader, so I'm craft out. I'm tired. I'm excited. Last night was night 1, and it went really well. I mean, sometimes it's just me getting my own 7 kids to church is a feat. So making sure that I have stuff for everybody else. I'm going to keep this 75 to the side instead of putting it here because I want to see if I can finish some stuff with it rather than... Uh-oh, I didn't put that back where it goes. We'll have to figure that out. $1 for budgeting with Camila. Okay, so we're just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can do that 25 from that 75, and that finishes that one. And we'll go ahead and put the last 50 in here. So there we go. All right, so Cat Lady Budget's got 75 cents. Oh, and this one only needed 25 to finish. And then we'll go on to the next one. This one has dollar amounts on it, so I'm going to pull that out because I would like to play that way, and that doesn't work in my pen pal binder. So we can mark off 50 cents in her spring one. And $2.50, and then we'll have finished our first challenge, like our first session for her. All right, we got $1.25 for Lady Luck Saves. So 25, 50, yours truly. What did I decide to do with this? Nobody knows. I already finished that one and that one, so now I got to do this. And so we did 50 here, and let's do 50 here. So that's done. And then I'm going to stop, and we'll move this 25 on to another person's because I want to finish it that way. These are 50 cents each. All right, now we have $1 going to Windmill Ridge Budgets. All right, so for this $1, we can mark out these two and this two. So this one only needs a quarter. And I have a quarter, don't I? I do. Let's mark it out. So this big one by Windmill Ridge Budgets is done. And are our tinies done? I think our tinies are done too. Oh my goodness, we finished. So, I don't know what that means yet. I'll put that there. I'll figure that out. $1 coming to the Enchanted Owl's Nest. This one by her needed 50. And then, did I say we had $1? What did we have? Yes, we had $1. And 50. $0.50 for Dying Outlaw Games and Budgets. So 25. And 25. We got 75 for Tobin Budgets, and that's what it needed to finish this first one. How great. I gotta figure out how to deal with this because I'm constantly finishing them. $1 for Budgets with Elma. And when I finish them, I always have more. This is 25, 50, 75. $1. And I happen to be working on my own channel's color and save, but I have one for everybody. But since I always have one to replace it with, since it's a pen pal group, I don't know what to do when I actually, like, when do I pull the money out is I guess what I'm saying. All right, so we got 50 cents, and these are 25 cents each. So 25 and 50. Sorry, and that was What the Duck Savings with Dita. 75 cents for Tea as a Saver. And we're going to mark out this 3 because that's 75. Okay. We got 75 cents for It's Not Too Late, Terry. Okay. And that is the end. Now, I do need to decide. So I have all my money that I'm saving each week back here. So I need to just decide if I'm going to pull it out when I finish or what. I'll try to spend some time thinking about that. Maybe watching somebody else doing a pen pal binder and seeing how they do it. All right, that is done. What was next? Oh, I need to play Mayor over here at Savings Brook. There we are. I stopped right here at my own self. Where's my Mayor book? Here she is. Okay. I brought only $5 bills because I think we're going to spend some big money today. All right. To Erica. Erica, let's give you some anti-overstimmies. $10. This is Erica over at Superior Budgets. Okay. Oh, I don't know where Snow White went to lead me over here, but I was at Erica. 1, 2, 3. LJ. I feel like I've seen LJ a few times, so yep, I don't have much left to give her, but I can give her food and snacks. And once we give LJ a Pepsi, we're done with her. So then I got to figure out what you do when that happens. All right. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Emma K. Emma K is another one I've seen a bunch. All I have left for her is 10. So what happens when I can't do that? Maybe I just have a $5 IOU. And we say we're done with MK. Crazy. Look at me, MK. I'm going into debt for you. $5 IOU for Miss MK over here. I don't know where my little sticky notes are or any of my IOUs. What world am I living in? I'm just going to write I owe you $5 because I'm not going to use these cards again after this game's over. All right, Savings Brook was so quick and so fast today, but we knew it would be. We're getting to the big bucks now. I will see all of my tenants again next week on, should be Sunday or Monday. And then that is that. Now, I think, if I'm correct, all we have left are Tinies, which are my favorite. If you've been here any time before this, you know this. And I have $21 right here, plus the 7 that I should have played on the day that I filmed a video that didn't get posted because the TV was too loud. So we have $28 here. That means we're going to play 4 times in a row. My favorite way to play. We're going to roll the 6-sided dice, so it'll go quick. Here is our $7 in prop. Flip to number 1. This is Star Savings, and it is on my Ko-fi. Tinies are my favorite way to save. Like, I have contemplated putting tinies on every day besides, like, this is my daily tinies, but I've contemplated, like, daily tiny. No, that's not the right way to say it. Tinies that match every one of my days. The first one you'll see 4 is what 2 wanted, but it only got, or no, 6 is what it wanted. It got only 4. So we'll stop there and we'll come back. All right, number 1. I haven't played in a very long time, so I don't even know where we're at. Number 1 got $2.25. It needed 25, 50, 75, $1, $1.25. So it has $1 extra. Let's go back here and get a newbie. 25, 50, 75, $1. Perfect. First one finished. All right, number 2 got $1.25. Oh, I didn't even tell you. This is by Becky Budgets. This one I put in is from North Country Cash Queen. It's the June. This one was February. We're obviously behind. This one is April by North Country Cash Queen. We got $1.25, so 25, 50, 75, $1, $1.25. So 50 more cents till this one finishes. That should happen today while we're playing all these rounds. All right. Where did we start? All right. Number 8 got 50, $1, $1.50. This is from Superior Budgets. 25, 50, 75, $1, 25, 50, 75. Oh no, I went too far, didn't I? Didn't I say $1.50? Darn the luck. All right, let's steal a 25 from somebody. There we go. Okay. So that one is getting close to being done. This was 3 little tinies that I just kept together. All right, $1 for number 9. This is another one by North Country Cash Queen. 25, 50, 75, $1. This was her May. I'm trying to get caught up on all these great challenges that I found later than I was supposed to. 75 cents for number 10. Oop. 25, 50. 50 is all it needed to finish this amazing one by Pink Plum Budgeting. So we're going to put the next one we have set aside in, which is this June one from the Enchanted Owl's Nest. And I think we needed to mark off one more. Yep, the Strawberry Moon for June. All right, so back to number 2 to start over with all of our prop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's back to what I was saying about VBS. It is a labor. I do love it, but I will be thrilled when Friday rolls around because we only do VBS till Thursday. 4. Number 6 wanted 1, it got 1. 7 wanted 3, it got 1, so we'll start there. All right, number 2. $1, $2, 50, $3. All right, this one only needed 50. So there's the 50 we used. Put that over there. That's from North Country Cash Queen. We're going to pull this one out from me. These are going to be 50 cents each. Okay, and we have 250. So 50, $1, 50, $2, 50. Okay, number 3 got $1.25. This is another one by me. I put them right beside each other. So that 25, 50, $1. So $1.25. I need to write that I did 50 cents each. Okay. 75 cents for number 4. This is one from Budgeting with Lysandra. This one's done. So we're going to do this 50. Let's do a blue tulip. With blue petals. It's not real, but it will work. And that 25 cents is going to move on to another one because I don't want to have to color half a flower. $1.50 for number 5. This one needed 25. So that's that. 50. 50. and 50. So that is a finished set from Cash and Color Budget. And then we're going to move to this one from Becky Budgets, and I didn't have any extra, but it will go in there. 25 cents for number 6. This is one from SDBA LLC, and they are 25 cents each. And this one got 25 cents as well. This is from Keeley Creations, and it is a slow but steady saver. All right, now that was $14 played, so we're halfway there. Pick up all of our prop again. Starting right here on number 7. 2. 8, or 5 on 8. 4. 4. Okay, 1 wanted 4, it only got 2, so we will start there. Next round, our last round for today. All right, so this one was that North Country Cash Queen, new one we just started, 50 cents. All right, number 7 got 50 cents. That's that Keeley Creation one. Okay. Number 8 got $1.50, $1.75. This is that Superior Budgets one. Here's the 75 and $1. This one only needs $2 left to finish. 50, $1, $1.50 for number 9. This is another North Country Cash Queen one. So 50 and $1. So this one finished. Yay! All right, what do we have next? What is going on? Okay, we're going to do this, which is a set of bookmarks that I created at the beginning of the year. So we have January, February, March, and I didn't continue them. So I'm just going to use them. We don't have anything to put on them yet, but we will next round. All right, 25, so $2.75 for number 10. And this is the Enchanted Owl's Nest. So $1, $2, 25, 50, 75. So we need $1 left to finish that one. There we go. That $7 went so fast. All right, back to number 1. Last round. Only one. Boo. 4. Ouch. Oh, sorry, hit my elbow. All right, number 5 wanted 3, it got 2, so we will start there when we get back here tomorrow. All right, number 1 got 25 cents. This is North Country Cash Queen. Number 2 got $2.75. So 20 or 50, $1, 50, $2. What did I say? So there's the $2. We're going to finish that one for 50. Go back here. All right. Another one by Superior Budgets. 25 cents. $1.50, $1.75. So 50, $1, 50, $2, 50, so $2.50, $2.75. This is another one by me on my Ko-fi. All right, so we have $1.50, $1.75. So we're gonna do this big dollar in the middle. And we'll do another blue tulip for $1. So that's $1.50. Do I want to steal from somebody? I don't think I do because there's just not enough money to go around. So oh no, one of these quarters needs to stay. All right, so this goes back and it just needs 50 cents to finish. Maybe tomorrow. All right, so now we have 75 cents for number 5, which is this new one. So 25, 50, 75. And then we are done with the giving out of money today. I have to put my prop away. Way over here is where my little snappy thing went. All right, now we have to go to the back and randomize all this money. All right, so we finished this $4. And it is going to go to Monsters. All right, let's go ahead and count that out. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this, which I can't even find the second one to it. Hold on. This one is an $8 total from Pink Plum Budgeting. And it is going to go to Harry Potter. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, the next one is this Cash and Color Budgets. It's $11. 5, which is yearlies. So $11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, hold on. I think I have some bigger bills in my bank. I do. Let's go with those. So 10 and 11. All right, the next one is my finisher, and they were $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. And it's also going to yearlies. Here's the 5. All right, we have this one, which is I love when I count it, but don't do it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. An $8. 4. This is Finish It. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, this one is another one from North Country Cash Queen. It will probably, yep, it's 8. I already have that one counted. And it is going, I've already given 2 to yearlies, so we're going to do it again. This is going to go to Christmas. Yearlies probably is the one that I probably could have left like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it doesn't hurt to randomize the money a little better. All right, I'm going to stick these all where they go off camera, and I should see you back for my next video, which will be Tuesdays saving for family fun and travel. All right, bye.